Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with the coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the first thing I want to go over is of course the keyword. It is we_ain't_done_yet. Remember, it is all in capital letters. Once you type that, you're simply going to go to your systems, get campaign items, receive item accounts, and you will get 50 star gems as well as a Knuckles weapon camo, which is pretty nice. Alright, with the keyword out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the Treasure Scratch Ticket Volume 2. This is the last week where you can farm for these tickets. Remember, they are actually obtained through your dailies. So if you come to your daily task over here, you can see Clear Quest 1, 2, and 3 actually give you 2 of these Treasure Scratch tickets each. So you can obtain 6 tickets by completing the dailies over here every single day. So please make sure to take full advantage of that, because after the maintenance, you will no longer be able to obtain any of these tickets. Even though it says here the expiration date is the 27th, that is when the Treasure Scratch actually goes away. However, you only have until the coming maintenance to actually farm for the tickets. And the reason why you might want these tickets is because there is a chance of getting the personal shop use 3 days. The chance is awfully low at 0.04%, so this is really low. However, there are some nice items over here, such as the Augment Item Protection, the End Color Change Pass, and then down here we also have regular Giga's Mass Days as well as Hell Finales, which are really nice as well. Now do keep in mind, these are not the S variant, so they are not 100%. They are just the regular Giga's Mass Days as well as the regular Hell Finales. But on the bright side, you can actually put these on the market if you do manage to get any of them. Unfortunately, they are not going for a lot of money right now. 700,000 for the Giga's Mass Days and 750,000 for the Hell Finales. The Hell Finales actually went up in price surprisingly enough, but I think the prices are going to plummet the moment people start using their tickets, because a lot of people might be like me and you're just kind of hoarding up on your tickets, waiting until the last week until you can't farm anymore, and then do one massive scratch session. That is what I tend to do, so I'm assuming a lot of people tend to do that as well. And so after the maintenance, once people start using their Treasure Scratch tickets over here, those prices for the Giga's Mass Days as well as Hell Finales are more than likely going to go down in price. And to just double confirm, as we can see over here, the Super Treasure Scratch, it will be ending on December 20th. So yeah, just make sure that you actually do your dailies as much as you can so that you get as many Treasure Scratch tickets as possible, because they are essentially free items. The next campaign going away is the Frames Arm Girl collaboration campaign. So these are a bunch of freebies. All you needed to do was log in, and then you get all of these build parts over here. That is pretty nice. And since the Frame Arms Girl collaboration is ending, the AC Scratch will also be going away. So if there are any weapon camos or anything that you want from this collaboration scratch, you might want to make sure that you pick them up soon. Now, with all of that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is of course the Arks Records. So the Arks Records this week is Face the Darkness Solo. This is another cocoon, so as we can see over here, it is located in Stia right here. As we can see, Face the Darkness. All you need to do is complete this cocoon once and you will get rewarded 20 Arks Record badges. Now, as usual, the main reason why you want the Arks Record badges is of course to pick up all of the different color variant weapon camos over here, especially the Alsenquium Almaty CV over here. This one is really good, really nice, and it does apply to all weapons. So I highly recommend, if you do not have this weapon camo, to just do the Arks Records. You get 20 for just participating, and it only costs 10 to pick up this weapon camo. So please make sure to pick this up. Remember, it is not tradable. I know there is another color variant of this weapon that goes for like 30 million, so it's really expensive, but this is a good alternative, especially if you do like the design. I'm a very big fan of this weapon design, so yeah, I have this already, but I do recommend people to pick this up. Now, another option if you don't care about weapon camos, or if you have the weapon camos already, is of course the Star Gems over here. You can pick up a total of 30 Star Gems every single week from just Arks Record badges as well. Now, the next thing I want to talk about are the Growthment Exchange over here, and it's gonna be the TA Customized Disc Bs. These CDs are quite the pain in the butt to actually farm for. Now that Lucille Exploration has been out for a while and has been dropping some of these, the drop rate is really low. However, keep in mind when you exchange for these, you can always sell these on the player market. If the price is right, you can just throw them onto the player market and exchange them into Meseta, which is really nice. Unfortunately, the A variants aren't very valuable, so even though you can exchange for 50 of them, personally I don't really care that much about the A variants, but the B variants definitely go for some money. And while we're on the Growthman exchange shop over here, don't forget you can actually purchase all of your LC capsules such as Gladiosol LC, High El Domina LC, Hal Finale LC, Giga Mastery LC, as well as Mastery LC. Personally, I would skip the Mastery LC, this one is not worth it. However, the other 4 I definitely would buy. As you can see, I've actually bought all of them already. So Gladiosol all the way down to Giga's Mastery LCs, I would buy all 4 of these simply because they do not cost that much Growthman in order to purchase them. It'll cost you 50 Growthman to purchase 10 of these Gladiosol LCs, and then another 50 for each of these over here. So a total of 200 Growthman for 10 of each capsule over here, which I think is an absolute steal, because it's going to save you so much time. If you do decide to try out new gear, you can simply slap on all of these LC capsules incredibly easily, as you will have a huge surplus if you do your due diligence and exchange this every single week. Now do keep in mind, if you need more of the B variants, you are not limited to the Growthman exchange shop. You can actually come over to the Giga Strugment exchange over here, and there are more B variant CDs that you can pick up. Again, you are limited to 5 of each one every single week, so that way you can actually get 10 of each CD. Fairly simple. Just keep in mind that you do need the Giga Strugments. I only have 400 of them, or 399, and so I'm a little bit hesitant to pick these up, as it does cost 10 to receive one of them. So in order to buy 5 of them, I actually need to use 50 Giga Strugments. So I'm a little bit hesitant on this, as I do not farm Recon Gigantics, or I don't run purple triggers as much as I should. But if you've been spamming a lot of purple triggers, you probably have a ton of Giga Strugments, and this is pretty painless to exchange this, and you can always sell it for more Meseta if you need it. And while we're on the topic of CDs, don't forget about the Dread Scale exchange over here for the customized Disc X. So you are limited to 1 per week for these CDs, so you want to make sure that you pick it up. As you can see over here, I do need to farm more veterans, as I only have 69 Dread Scales, very nice. But I do need to spend 50 for one of these CDs, so now I only have 16 CDs left, so I definitely need to farm a bunch more Dread enemies in order to stack up these Dread Scales so that I have enough for next week's exchange. So please don't forget about this, because I think this is the only way to get the X variant of these CDs at the moment. I don't know of any mobs that actually drop this, and so yeah, you're just kind of time gated over here. Luckily, you only need 1 of these purple CDs to get any photon arts or techniques to level 10, so that is a relief. You don't need a bunch of them, but you still are time gated a little bit here, as you can only pick up 1 per week. And last but not least is of course the Aegis Integra exchange over here. Scroll to the very bottom, make sure that you buy out all the Aegis souls as well as all the Dominas, so that you can craft your Hal Finales. Now, as I showed earlier, the Hal Finale prices are still volatile as ever. They're going for 750,000 on ship 2 right now, which is a decent price to be honest. I'm kind of surprised they went up. They were down to 600,000 last week that we checked. So yeah, prices are kind of bouncing up and down pretty crazy. So I don't really know why they went up in price. I was assuming that they would just continue to plummet, because remember, you can actually obtain Hal Finales from your special scratch tickets. So yeah, I don't really know the reason why. Maybe someone did a really big upgrade or something, but nevertheless, the prices have gone up for some reason. And last but not least is don't forget to exchange for your Alliance badges over here for your Star Gems. As you can see right here, you can pick up another 30 Star Gems. So actually, if you do your Alliance 30 Star Gems exchange every single week, and you also do the Arks Record badge exchange shop, you actually get 60 Star Gems a week just from the exchange shop itself. And then on top of that, when you go to your friends list and you like people's lookbook, you actually get an additional 10 Star Gems if you're premium, and 5 Star Gems if you're not premium every single day. So you can definitely take advantage of that, as it does reward you for your due diligence. It may not seem like a ton of Star Gems, but 130 Star Gems if you are premium every single week is something. And even if you are a fully free-to-play player, you do get 95 Star Gems a week by doing this. So even if you are fully free-to-play, it's almost 100 Star Gems a week, which is still pretty decent. And then on top of that, if you are able to complete Dark Souls Aegis as well as complete all of your dailies, that is another 30 Star Gems that you can receive. So it's not too bad. However, it is a little bit tedious for such a small amount of Star Gems, but it's better than nothing. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel, it really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!